Hi students, here is the how-to video on how to use the Sora reading app as part of your English challenge number 2. So as you know, the reading app, you log in over here, use the Active Directory, you log in using your Office 365 login, and then your school computer password. So how to download the app and log in. So I have an iPhone, so this is how to do it with an iPhone, but if you don't, just go to your app store, search for Sora app, okay, it looks like this. It has a little astronaut guy as the icon, so you'll download that. Okay, you're going to click Find My School. The school may pop up for you. You may have to scroll until you find Cobb County School District. Or at the very bottom, you can see My School Isn't Listed, and you can type it in. So go ahead and click This is my school. Okay, you're going to sign in. Continue. Okay, you're going to log in with the Active Directory. This is your Microsoft 365 account. So, for most people, it is first name dot last name at students.cobbk12.org. If you don't know your Office 365 login, you can find it in your student view profile. And make sure that you type students.cobbk12.org. And then your password is the same password you would use to log on to a computer at school. When you're done with that, go ahead and click Sign In, and you'll be in. Okay, once you're signed in, you're going to add the Cobb County Public Library to your account, which is going to give you more books. So this is your Sora homepage, and we are going to add the Cobb County Public Library to your account. So from here you see the books from the school library, and now we're going to add the public library as well. So click up here, click Add a Public Library. We're going to type Cobb County Public Library. It should pop up. Go ahead and click This is my library. Okay, and then it will connect you, and then you'll have access to many more books. So up here at the top, you can switch between the Cobb County School Library and the public library. Okay, and so as you scroll, you can see the books that are available. There are some categories, some preferences. You can change the language that you're looking for. The books with these headphones mean that they're an audio book. So I clicked this one, Percy Jackson. That means that it's going to read the book to you. And from this page, you can listen to a sample of the book. So I clicked that. And then I'm going to click play. And then it'll read you, you get a 5-minute sample to find out if it's a book that you're interested in. So you can listen to that. And if you like it, then you can go back and you can borrow the book. There are these functions up here. You can have it read faster to you or slower. Okay, you can set it on a timer. You can make a note or a bookmark so you remember where you were. So if I wanted to use it as a bookmark, I could write today's date so I remember how to get back. Now I can save my bookmarks. And over here, we can find the chapters. We can find bookmarks that you've put. You can find the overview. It kind of gives you a summary. Okay, so that's how to sample. Now, when you actually want to borrow a book, this is how to borrow, read, listen, and return books. Because just like the School Media Center, you borrow books and you have to return them. Okay, so once you find a book that you like, let's say I really liked the sample of The Lightning Thief that I listened to, you're going to click Borrow, which is here. Once you borrow a book, it will be downloaded onto your device, which means that you won't need internet to read it or listen to it. So over here in the chapters, this is an audiobook, so it's being read to you. So it's not by chapters, but by tracks, kind of like how a CD or an album would be. So there's 91 tracks in this book. They are not each chapter. Okay, so they give you little achievements. So right here it says that your book is borrowed. Now, to see the books that you've borrowed, they're down here on your shelf. It's the bottom, it looks like books, okay? When you're on your shelf, you can see the books that you have loaned. For example, The Lightning Thief, you have it loaned, and it's due in 20 days. So if you are finished with the book before then, or you just want to return it, you click that. Okay, it says renew, which means you can have it again for another 20 days, or you can return. When you're finished with the book or you don't want to read it anymore, click return, and then the book goes back for other students to borrow. Now we have no loans, so here I am at my home page. I see there's a note here, that's my bookmark that I made, book loans that I have out, and then I can keep scrolling. I can pick between genres. And there's all these different books. Maybe I want a funny book. So I scroll through here. And maybe I see one that I'm interested in. Maybe The Mighty Odds. That sounds good. So I'm going to read a sample first, which means that I get to preview it and see if I'll like it. This is not an audiobook, so I'll have to read this one myself. So you just swipe so you can turn the pages. And then there's page 1. So I'll start reading. I see it's kind of like a newspaper cutout. Okay, there's the next page, and you just swipe like you're reading a book. And I see that this one's a graphic novel. I kind of like that. Maybe one page of text and then some comics. I like it. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to borrow this book by clicking the blue button that says borrow. Now it will appear down here on my shelf. It's downloading right now, so give it a few seconds. Okay. And this scroll bar here will take, this is the beginning of the book, this is the end. Okay, so now it's downloading. It's due in 20 days, but I'm going to return it because I want you guys to be able to read it if you want. And I will click a return. And that's it. So back to your challenge. Your challenge is to download this app. Find a book, send me a screenshot of the cover so I know what you're reading, and that's it. So I hope you guys like this video. Leave me some comments. I want to hear from you guys. I see that you're watching the videos and subscribing, but I want you to leave me some comments. I miss you guys. Bye.